Hey, it's me, Figaro. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's the end of the year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and all that. And it's come that time where we count down our favorite albums of the year. It's been an amazing year for albums. Wow. Amazing year for music. My first year with Spotify, and wow, what an experience that was. I saw the wrapped up last year and I'm like, alright, I think it's time to pick up some Spotify, listen to some new songs, because I was the CD guy. I used to go out and buy CDs, and like whatever recommendations YouTube would recommend me, that was what I would hear. So my musical vastness was in there, but not as broad as it has been with getting Spotify. Thanks, Spotify, for killing off bands and giving me a lot more music to listen to. Anyway, welcome. It's the end of the year, album of the year, as I said. I'm gonna do a top 10. I might do a couple back once we get to number 1. But what a list. Oh, the music that was brought out this year. Yes, it's very heavy, my list. There's some soft stuff in there too, so it's a diverse top 10. It's very, thank you so much for coming and watching, by the way. I don't think I said that. What a year for YouTube. And also, YouTube and music does not mix. You think I would be like doing video games or something, but no. What are your top video games? No, YouTube just doesn't like music. It's sort of what I want to do on the channel. There's a lot more music stuff, but we all know where that left me. And I'm still sick. I don't have the vid still, but this is from the C vid. Ugh, God, my throat. It's burning. My God. We're gonna get straight into it. Let's not dilly-dally anymore. Thanks for coming and watching. This is the top 10 metal albums of the year. Yeah! Sorry, there's some rock in there too for you less harsh people out there. No, there's no techno, sorry. But metal, music, rock, guitar, musical-based instrument is the only original stuff left, so that's what my ears like to listen to. So number 10 just beat out a high-ranking name in the metal scene, whatever scene. They're not a high-ranking metal band in the scene, but they knocked out a lot of bands that were going to be in my top 10. It's a very late inclusion. Johnny Booth, Moments Elsewhere. Wow. Holy hell. I haven't heard this band till Spotify randomly just played them after an album I was listening to. I'm like, what is this? Craziness, mathy metalcore, just spastic in your face. It's amazing. Wow. Vocals are like brutal as, harsh. It's got a sick highs, lows, everything in between. A few singy bits, but it is full on breakneck pace metalcore. Johnny Booth, Moments Elsewhere. What? Go listen. The first song I heard was this song called Full Tilt. It's got a bit of like Sky Harbor-y progression in there as well. It's just like, See what I mean? It's just, Sorry, that's probably like 6 seconds of music. YouTube, yeah. That's my number 10. It beat out a band starting with P, so and it's their 5th. We'll get back to that though. That's my number 10, guys. Also, let it be known that this is just the list. My preference of what I like throughout the year. There is surely going to be albums that I haven't even heard that should be on the list. Just like last year. I was looking at my list and going, what? But I hadn't heard this by then and that by then. It would have been a completely different list. But, so it's subject to change. There is so much good music and stuff you haven't listened to, stuff I haven't even listened to. It's out there. We just haven't found it yet, so take that in consideration. Number 9. Oh, number 9. Great Aussie act. In the peak of the new gaze scene. Yeah, it's like shoegaze, grunge, bit of metal in there. Wayside. I think they're from Brisbane or something, Australia. So hell yeah to the Aussies. What is the album called? What Does Your Soul Look Like? That's my number 9 album. It's awesome. It's experimental, it's grungy, it's shoegazy. It's nice. It ain't full breakneck speed. There's some chill, mellow songs. There's that, what do you call it? Sky pop, dream pop, that. Shoegazy, niceness, ethereal, raise up to the freaking space shit. It's awesome. Love it. Good tunes, catchy. There's a bit of Deftones sprung in there too. Wayside. If you haven't checked them out, guys, what the hell? I think it's their second album, so nothing but big things for these guys in the future. I think, and I hope, they're a pretty undergroundy band, but Wayside. Hell yeah, get on that. Another very late inclusion to the top 10 list. It only came out this month, I think. December, maybe late January. January. Wow, I'm in the future. I'm in the past. November. Unprocessed. Wow. It's my number 8 pick. Unprocessed. What is it called? And everything in between. And it is literally that. The title. It is just a range of everything. They're sort of like, think Polyphia with breakdowns. So, full guitar wizardry, got to slap at the bass. Oh my god, the drummer is freaking insane. The vocals are insane. Like, vocal guitarist, dude. They're shredding like Polyphia, man. But heavy as hell. Their later, like, albums of past weren't as heavy, but they've chucked those breakdowns in, and they're freaking nasty. They're good. Shit you haven't even heard on a guitar before, like, think Polyphia, but even crazier. It's like, how? They even feature some of the Polyphia boys on one of the songs. The song is crazy. Solos throughout. We miss solos, yo. What happened to metal and solos? That was like chalk and cheese. Now it's very rare you get solos, so these guys bring it. Young dudes too, so shit, we got a very good future ahead with these boys. Unprocessed. Haven't heard of them? Oh shit. Go out. Look. You serial? My god. The 6 seconds you just heard, what? Mind blown. That's my number 8. Unprocessed. So good, so good. Boys are back in town, boys are... Yes, number 7 pick. Veil of Maya with their new album, Mother. What a banger. We've been waiting like 5-6 years for this. They've released a few singles here and there, but they're not even on the album. They just scrapped everything and gave us the nice, progressive, gent masterpiece, hyper pop, whatever you want to call it. It's full on. The new Veil of Maya. Deathcore, it's got everything that Veil of Maya have, all in the one. Nice, neat packages. It's got all the choruses, catchy as hell, brutal as hell. Some nice little pop elements, repeating choruses, repeating stuff. Yeah, it's not like the Veil of Maya of old one. We cannot repeat a riff. Just full on weird timing, polyrhythm shit the entire time. They've got all that together in this nice album. It's so good. Holy shit. Some of those choruses are so catchy. Freaking bass. The only thing, you gotta jack the bass up, man. He has more strings than the freaking guitarist. I mean, you can hear it, but chuck that freaking bass up in the mix, yo. It's so good. They're all extremely talented musicians. The drummer's freaking beast. Like, holy shit. First song you learn when you play Jen is a Veil of Maya song. It's the first song. My god. That's how we learn this shit. Out of this world. Amazing comeback from the dudes. Love it. It's my number 7. Veil of Maya, Mother. Number 6. Another sort of unknown-ish band. They're called Resolve. Their last album was a freaking masterpiece. Didn't make the list because I didn't even know about them back then. But the band is called Resolve, and the album, Human. Amazing album. Again, all the styles included into one. You got your freaking metalcore, your nice singy, screamy choruses, poppy sensibilities with like repeating verses and like come back to the chorus, you know? But all the songs sound so super different. It's like Deftonesy songs, it's freaking brutal ass metalcore songs, hardcore songs, it's freaking Architects shit, Thornhilly. They're a nice mishmash of everything together. Everything I like, anyway. I don't know about you. Ew, your taste horrible. But my god, it's my number 6. Such a good album. I've had like some of their songs stuck in my head for days, y'all. Super catchy. Super here we go. Here we go. Yeah, wow. Yep. Resolve. Human. Go check them out. Love it. Love it. That's another freaking... No, actually, I found that from some YouTuber guy, so... That wasn't Spotify. Throwing it down my throat. So... Resolve. My god. They're beasts. Awesome musicians, again. Incredible. Go check it out. Human. Number 6. Hell yeah. Alright. Getting into the top 5. Pretty much any of these could be flipped around to number 1, 5 to 1, but we're just gonna go with it. I didn't even plan any of this shit either. This is just off, not my head, but I just have a huge list and I'm like literally counting them down, which was my favorite as we speak. So I'm gonna include like the Spotify rap lists and like all that kind of information of what I've listened to throughout the year, which may help. It is definitely gonna help get to 5 to 1 because these top 5 albums are freaking insane, yo. What a year. My god. And I'm sorry to say this, but number 5, oh god, it's a bit high, but it should be higher. Tesseract, my god. Just turn off screen, would you? Tesseract, War of Being. Oh, why did I just mental blank that? What an album. It's another comeback album. Holy shit, Tesseract. Remember them? Well, they're back. Seems like all these bands that have disappeared are just chucking out albums in 2023. But what a time. Because holy shit, Tesseract is back. It's probably the best album since the OG, yo. Since Daniel came back, basically. Also, what blew my mind? Oh god, I watched this interview with Daniel Tompkins, you know, the singer, Tesseract, Sky Harbor, White Moth Black Butterfly, one of the most influential freaking vocalists in the metal scene. He's incredible. Highs, lows, down like a wounded ox. He's incredible. But I heard him like saying that he writes, like he performs on the album like he does it live. And I was just like, are you kidding? That like literally blew my mind. An album is forever. You don't want to like recreate your album live. You do, but album is forever. You want that, you want to like blow your voice out on that album. Like, you want to push that shit to the limit. Don't worry about thinking about it if you can do it live. That albums are forever. So, good food for thought. It just blew my mind that people would even think that they would like hold themselves back on an album so they could do it live. And it shows because holy shit, Dan Tompkins has done his best vocal performance ever. The band is also firing on all cylinders. Polyrhythm, nice, mellow. Oh, you know the Tesseract sound. They're back in a big way. Those sick polyrhythms, the nice mellow shit. It's Tesseract at their best. I cannot believe it. It's such a good album. Brutal too. Dan's back screaming again, so they are just pumping. It's so good. Holy shit, Legion is like one of the best songs I've ever done. That blows my mind, that song. Holy shit, Dan. Some of the freaking shit he like sings, the highs, it's just pushing his voice to the limit. And I love it. Finally, Dan, you've unlocked the next level. Same with the band too. Amos. Drummers freaking pulling out all stops. Guitarists are going mental. It's so good. Tesseract, my number 5. Could be higher. As I said, I love this album. Well done, Tesseract. You're back, baby. Good to see. Number 4, my god. Also probably an album that should be higher. A band that should be higher. A band that should be bigger. These guys are like still underground-ish. It's Silent Planet, Super Bloom. What a freaking album. As I said, it could be higher, but they're at the top of their game. Like, the last 3-4 albums from theirs have just step up, step up, step up. I didn't even think it would be possible because this shit is just so good, constantly on point. Sick-ass metalcore. Oh my god, metalcore is alive and well. So well. These guys are representing so much. Sick-ass choruses, sick-ass melodies, riff structures all over the shot into one cohesive thing that just works. It's so good. Lyrics as well. I never was really like a lyrics guy until like 5 years ago or something, so that also comes into it. Personal lyrics, he's such a good lyric writer, such a good singer, holy shit, the bassist freaking singing in the choruses and that. It's metalcore at its best. And it just started pouring down with rain. And it's hot as hell. What is going on? Anyway, Super Bloom, number 4, could be higher. What else can I say? They just, they take that electronica the next level. Their last, as I said, the last album, what a band. Silent Planet, need to be bigger. They're growing though, they're getting up there. They're on a lot of people's top 10s album of the year, and they deserve to be. Amazing group. Silent Planet. Ooh, controversial. We're in the top 3. These definitely could be anything. Switch them around, whatever. But this is my list. Whatever. God, what am I gonna pick? I don't even know. I've got the 3 albums right here. It's tough. It's tough. Super, super tough. Number 3 is Sleep Token. Take Me Back to Eden. Everyone thought this would be number 1. It was number 1 when it first came out in February or whatever. I'm like, this shit cannot be topped. It is just out of control how much Sleep Token have grown. Especially this year. It was the year they took off big time. Everybody knows who they are. Literally like a year or 2 ago, I did like a reaction video to one of their songs and they had like freaking like 2,000 subscribers or something. They had like no views, nothing. I saw them when Jaws came out, which is before even their first album. This is like their 3rd album now. And they've found that sweet spot of melody, avant-garde, brutalness. It's their heaviest album for sure. There's screaming and shit in it now. There's more beauty than ever. There's more electronics than ever. Like, beautiful piano parts and shit. Like, breaks my heart. These top 3 albums also made me cry like a little bitch. So, that's probably why they're my top 3. Wow. So much emotion in these songs. Jeez, Sleep Token. Could have been number 1. Could have been. Coulda, shoulda. What do you think? We getting there? Wow. Sleep Token. So many good songs. So many diverse moments on the album too. Like, one song could be like a full pop song. Next can be some full-on metalcore song. Next can be some avant-garde opera shit. Next can be some Genty Meshuggah song. Next can be some little dream pop song. Like, there's so much diversity in this band. I just saw an interview where they like talked for the first time too. That was super interesting because they're still, nobody knows who they are except I guess the people that like tour with them and stuff, but they're still an unnamed band. Nobody knows who the hell these people are, which is cool. It adds to the mystique because they wear masks and stuff. And now they've just brought out new masks. So they've had the same sort of look for How many years have they been around? 7, 8 years or something? I was into them when they were on Basic Records, for God's sake. Getting like 500 views on videos. I've always been saying their name for praise because they deserve so much more. And this was the year for them. The summoning broke out hardcore for them. They had it featured in all those TikTok videos. Full baddie core. That's what people are calling it. Like the TikTok generation of music. But yeah, it's featured on all that TikTok shit. Girls love it. Boys love it. That's all that matters. We love it. Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Eden. If you haven't heard it, what the hell? It could be album of the year. It's insane. Insane. Well done, Sleep Token. Keep going. Keep packing out stadiums. We love you. They're coming to Australia soon, so hopefully see them. It's $200 though. God damn it, bring me the horizon. Why? Just bring me... Oh God, sleep... Oh, this album. It's too good. It almost couldn't be beat. So, it's number 3. Sorry guys, listen. What the hell? So much diversity. This is the shit that mums might even like, you know? There's those bands that you can almost put on for parents. Anyway, that's my number 3. What's number 2? What's number 1? Shit, they're huge. Wow, wow. Man, I don't know. I don't know. It is neck and neck. It is like literally a verse or something in it. In all these top 3. Like, who has the better one verse in the 10 songs that are on the album? Whatever. It's tough. It's tough. Okay, my number 2. Is Invent Animate. Heavener. Oh, controversial. Shit, this album is so good. This is top tier metalcore at its best. Greatest metalcore album in ages. It is so good. It is freaking... Oh my god. Heavener. It probably would have been number 1 if the song Heavener was on the deluxe edition or something. It'll probably be number 1. I love that single so much, but it's not on the album. Why? But other than that, from start to finish, 10 out of 10 metalcore for life, man. It is all over the shot. The vocal performances are insane. Hits hard home. His lyrics are sick. He's got that almost Chino wail to him, and his screams are like out of control. Oh, it just brings me to tears, man. This shit. Event Anime was my number 1 in the Spotify Wrapped. I listened to that song like 140 something times. We Without Whispers. Oh. It is so good. Oh my god, it was my song of the year. So good. Brutal. It's like perfect blend between brutal and beauty that just melds so well together. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just top tier, good metal gaze, metal shoegaze, metalcore. There's some gaze. There's some dream pop. It is when it wants to be heavy though. Most of the album is just super brutal. Oh god. Some of those polyrhythms and shit are just... Invent Animate, Heavener. If you have not heard this album, what are you doing, yo? So good. Top tier metalcore album of the year. Holy shit. Go. Seriously. You won't be disappointed. If you like the brutals, do it. Because holy shit. I cannot wait for the next thing that they do, because it's gonna be even more next level. They're gonna just drift off into that space even further. Oh, cannot wait to hear new stuff from Invent Animate. That's number 2, guys. Oh my god. But we have to jump back, because I have to tell you some of the bands that missed out. And maybe do some little EP shout outs too, because guys, there's so much music this year. Probably what would be like number 11 or something on my list that just got beat out by number 10. Yep, Periphery 5. Gent is not a genre. Just missed out, literally, by today. It was in my top 10. Periphery. What else can I say about Periphery? The godfathers of the gentiness. Gent is not a genre. God damn it, it's a genre. I'll fight you. It's a goddamn genre, alright? So what, black metal's not a genre? When you say gent, you know what frickin' gent is. It's a genre. You don't say, oh, it's progressive metalcore, because that spans frickin' like Rush to like, and you know what I mean. Gent, Tesseract, Fell Silent, Sixth. All those bands. Why did I go blank? Animals. Anyway, that was number 11. What's number 12? What's number 12? Ooh, we can go something like Static Dress, even though it came out last year, but it got re-released on Roadrunner. Roadrunner bought them out. Static Dress, amazing band. Oh, the glitz and glam of metal. They're sort of Thornhilly, Deftonesy. Does it count? I don't know. It probably doesn't count. What would be 13? It would probably be like Jakob Zaiteki. You know, amazing songwriter. Amazing, like, oh god, it's like Pliny crossed with frickin' Owain and shit like that. Instrumental, it's nice. Very nice album. Came out at the start of the year and sort of got left in the dust with like all the other massive releases around the same time. But yeah, Jakob, he's in there, man. You just missed out, dude. Amazing album. Oh, Night Verses as well. Oh god, that album is sick. Holy shit. Amazing. More instrumental stuff, but just all over the shop. What else would be in that? Code Orange, probably, maybe. Like sort of new metal-y. For like front runners of that new metal scene coming up. They're huge. Code Orange. From Joy also had a banger of an album. They're, I don't even know what that would be called. Like black metal deathcore, something like that. There's like saxophone and shit in some of the songs. They're fucking killer, yo. What else would be in there? I don't know. Kim Dracula, that was sick. Heaven Ward, another sort of grunge gaze sort of band. They're sick as hell. Dwellings, another rip band that's come back from the dead. Amazing. They're sort of like dance Gavin-y. Dwellings, holy shit, what a sick album that is. Oh my god. And we gotta do some shout outs from EPs as well, because wow. If you can call Knocked Loose an EP, those two songs are freaking sick as hell. Glass Casket, oh yeah, remember them? The Between the Buried and Me boys. Well, their old band's back. Glass Casket did an EP and it's freaking sick. Bill Murray, whatever you want to call him. Love that pop heaviness shit. Mood Ring. I was literally their number 1 fan for the year. Mood Ring. If you haven't heard of them, they're like Deftonesy, choriness. I'm their number 1 fan. I'm simping for them without simping, because I wouldn't even know their names if I even knew, because I don't. I just listen to a lot of the music because it's really freaking good. Go check them out, Mood Ring. Literally, I'm their number 1 listener. I'm the 0.1% listening to them. And you can't go without the kings. The new kings of the metalcore scene. EP of the year, Spirit Box, The Fear of the Fear of the Feared, The Feared, or whatever the hell it is. That purple one with Jaded. They got nominated for a Grammy. Please win it. Please win it for new metal bands, so that it's not just like Metallica and all that shit. Anyway, that about does it for Alpha Wolf After the Burial. Some good EPs as well. There's so much good music, I could keep going forever. But we're all here for the number 1. Which is gonna shock you. And shock me. But it was probably my most listened to band. And I could literally just put it on now and be totally fine with it. They're amazing. Been around for a while. It's almost a return to form too. But my number 1 pick is Movements with Ruckus. I love these dudes. I don't even know what you'd call them. It's like post-hardcore rock. I know, right? Me picking something that's not freaking brutal and heavy. There's a little bit of screaming in it, but not that kind of brutal screaming. Emotional screaming. Like, holy shit, this album packs everything. Amazing lyrics, amazing songwriting. Every song is super different. It's funky shit. There's like post-hardcore shit, melodic hardcore shit, post-punk, this freaking hardcore. It's so good. Rock. It's such a good album. Holy shit. Ruckus. It's literally the album I could just put on and be like, yep. My most listened to band of the year. Only because I sort of found them this year somehow, so thank you Spotify for that. Holy shit, and they came out with a banger. My god, as I said, the top 5 could even be switched around, like, so much amazing music. But Movements were my number 1. I know, it's so weird, they're not brutal at all, but I just love their songwriting approach. Like, the drums are super rocky and just, oh, you can just groove as hell. Freaking guitars are fully like, they're hard to explain. Oh, here's a clip that will not justify them at all. Yeah, that every song sounds completely different to that. So don't take that as base value for what they are, because they do ballads, they do everything. I love every song on this album. Some of their probably heaviest stuff too it's just great from start to finish. A real tearjerker. Amazing. I love these guys. Every album is sick, but this one's, I guess, a return to form from the last album. Like, I think it's a step up from the last album. So, hell yeah. Guys, that was my albums of the year. Thank you for coming along and watching. If you watched the whole way through, thank you so much. Whew, it is hot in here. It is getting warm. Time to mosh out to more music next year, because it's gonna be sick. There's gonna be so much music. It's awesome. Spotify is great. Except bands don't see any of the money. So support your bands that you can in any way. Go to a show, buy some merch, do shit to support the band, because they don't make any money off Spotify. I used to buy like CDs, but now even that's impossible to do. All my local retailers don't even get new shit in. It's the only way to sort of find new music too. Like, you just can't anymore. You can't just go into a record store and go, ooh, this cover looks cool. Remember what we did in the old days? You just picked random bands and like asked the guy at the front, what do they sound like? And everyone used to say, oh, it sounds like Slipknot. And you're like, okay, I'll buy that then, because I love Slipknot and I'm a stupid tween. Anyway, it's changed. It's changed a lot since when we were finding music, but Spotify's doing a pretty good job. Thank you. Finding me new bands. There's so many, oh, there's so much good music. It's insane. What a year. Thanks for coming and sharing it. Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. What will the next albums be? Ooh, what's coming out? Let me know. What are your favorite albums? What are your favorite EPs? Let me know. Keen to know. We'll see you in the next one, guys. It'll be gaming again. No more music, sorry. I want to do more music. YouTube hates music. It hates it. Why are you listening to shit on YouTube? See you, dudes. Adios.